What's going on, guys? We're back for another episode of King Kenny's Road to Glory. And for this episode, we're finally going to be selling the entire team, as I did say last episode. And we did also sell our prime icon, Kenny Dalglish, for around 2.4k or 2.4 million. I'm sorry. And he ended up, losing. We ended up losing a couple coins, but it's okay. We still had a very good time using him. But we did downgrade to his mid icon because if you guys do not remember, I did say that we were going to do that because we're going to wait for the prime moment icons to come out sometime around this month, like the 15th, I believe, like mid-month. They did say in the very beginning of the game that they were going to release them mid-February. So we're going to be waiting for that, and hopefully we're one of the first people to use him. So, we'll make a review on him and everything and just implement him into the Road to Glory. But for now, we're focusing too much on the future. So for now, we're just going to be selling the entire team, as I did say. Keep in mind, boys, that some players were untradeable. So I'm not trying to cheat the system or anything, but some players were untradeable, and because of that, I just subtracted the coins when I first got them from how much they cost. So like Sissoko was like 2k, so I just subtract 2k just to keep it fair. I'm not trying to cheat the method of the series I'm doing or anything, because it's just a game. It's not too serious. So, and then we also did keep Conte. However, we technically sold him, but we just kept him for, our Wheel of Foot series, which is why I didn't sell him. But yeah, we ended up getting around 416k, and we ended up going with a really, really decent La Liga team. I don't want to say decent because I feel like it could have been a bit better just because of the CDMs. I thought they were good. They look really good on paper, but it's just Frankie de Jong's tackling isn't really as decent, as a normal natural CDM. He is really good at intercepting, but his defending stats weren't, or his tackling stats weren't really as good. So I kind of want to upgrade him. So we'll just see next episode what we do, if we decide to keep him or if we just decide to sell him off. You guys will have to see. But we did go out and get a really good team, as I did say. 416k can buy you a decent team. And we did get Ter Stegen in net, followed with Lenglet. We already had Frank Rijkaard, and then Nelson Semedo and Mendy. Mendy's still really good in this game, which is why he's going for like 12k. So still really good player for the team, and we went with Zidane as our coach. But we also did get Frankie and Partey, I think his name is. That's his name, but his just pronunciation might be a bit, bit crappy, but it's good. And then we also did get Ousmane Dembélé, who's still really good, and he scored, I believe, like 2 or 3 goals this episode. And then Griezmann up top, followed with Hazard, and Hazard was, just providing assists. And then Griezmann and Dembélé scored most of the goals this episode. Kenny did score 2, however, just wasn't as, I don't know, it just didn't feel as good. But we are going to hop onto the gameplay here, and as we do, we're just going to go into the classic matches, as I did say. After everything, we did start with 416k in the coin total, but then we did, after buying everybody, we just had 30k. But first couple of minutes here, we did concede a penalty, and Sergio Ramos manages to miss because of my, prediction. Just thought it was going to go right, so he did, too easy. But this guy did have the lone Henry, the lone Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, and I forgot who the other center back was. I'm not sure if it was Van Dijk or somebody, but he had a really decent team. And just his 2 forwards, Ronaldo, that team of the year Ronaldo, that was, the lone card, and Thierry Henry just stormed my defenses, and it was just too bad. It was just too bad. Thierry Henry making it 2-0 right, after his first goal, which is pretty upsetting because that barely happens, but it's just upsetting when it does happen, and it happens to everyone. Just 2 consecutive goals conceded. But anyways, Ronaldo here, as I did say, just a beautiful through ball, and he just manages to slot it. I knew he was going to go right, but I just didn't move the goalkeeper in time, which is why, we couldn't do anything about it. But we do finally get our, little consolation goal, and none other than Ousmane Dembélé, who's really good, and he's still really good, considering how many good players are out and how many good defenders are out, which was a bit surprising because I knew in the start of the game he was really good, which is why I did go with him as my right wing. But, just we couldn't beat this guy's defense. It was too good. So whatever, we move. We did get our rivals rewards as well, and we did get some, just one little walkout. However, these are Division 7 rewards, so they're not as good as I'm trying to get them to, because I'm going to be going up to Division 5, as I did say last episode. And if you guys don't remember, I'm only playing classic matches because I want to get more coins for the weekend league so we can get, better players for the weekend league. I kind of want to save up for Messi, but we'll just have to see what we are able to afford 10 episodes in. So we'll just have to see how much he's going for and, how many coins we are able to get. So hopefully we come up against easy opponents, low key, because, that'd be kind of dope. But first couple of packs that we did get were just not too good, kind of upsetting because I didn't, they're just not good packs, especially in my division. And I didn't really expect too much because it's FIFA and it's EA and it's packs and it's just horrendous. And, can't really expect much at this point. But we did, I think it was after this pack. Yeah, after this pack, we did manage to get a decent walkout, which we did get around like 25k after tax for. And because these are untradeable packs, I just added the value. And I just put the player that we did get into an SBC because he was already untradeable in my team. So yeah, that's why there was like a little pause in between. But we did manage to get, in this pack, a decent walkout by the name of Thibaut Courtois. So, decent, not too good, not too bad. He could have been a good goalkeeper for us. We could have just sold Ter Stegen. However, I feel like Ter Stegen is more better, even though Courtois is a bit more taller and could get those easier, a bit more saves because he has that height. So if they try to do like near post, he might have a better chance of saving just because of his height. But I don't know. I just didn't really want to use him because I know Ter Stegen's reflexes are just amazing. And we just put him into SBC. So yeah, nothing too much to brag about. Just another 25k added to the bank, something light. And as I did say, with all the coins I did get from this episode, I might be looking into upgrading De Jong. So we'll just have to see who we do get. Not really Casemiro. I'm not really feeling him. Maybe Saul. That, what was it? Headliner Saul? I don't know. We'll just have to see, boys. Because, like I did say, Frankie's just, his tackling is not as strong as I would like. And I'm so used to Conte at this point that it's just, he's just really hard to replace. So we might just save for Conte and try to fit him into the team. But we'll just see. Second, little wave of packs that we did do was just not as good. Just no more walkouts. After that Courtois, we didn't get nothing. So, it's EA. What can you do, boys? Last pack here, I do believe. And just nothing. But we can use these players for some more 81 plus upgrade packs. So I will be doing a bit more for next episode. And I feel like I'm just going to do 5 per episode just so we could have something in between of the games, which is what I was planning. But yeah, this game we did do pretty good. We did score a good amount of goals. And we started off with 56k, I believe, or 50k. So we're just going to see how much that does jump up to. And Griezmann in the early minutes just misses an easy little, I felt like that would have been easy, but he just missed it because I just aimed it for too long, and there's nothing you can do at that point. But we do manage to get an easy little goal here. Just good interplay between the team, And as I did say, when I was introducing the team, Hazard just provided a lot of assists, and that's exactly what he did to the boy Griezmann. And I think Griezmann got like 2 goals this game. I'm not too sure how many he did get. I think it was 2, but I don't know, we'll just see. And again, Hazard with another assist. Easy goal by Griezmann. And he's just, his finesse shots are just really good. They're really good. And if you guys are, looking for a budget striker, someone who's not over 100k, I would really highly recommend Griezmann because he is just amazing. He's quick. He's a little agile. His composure is decent, and he just feels like a really good card. His finesse shots are amazing. And, but once again, as I did say, the CDMs just are too forward at times, and because of that, we just had almost no defenders, and he just easily conceded we just conceded because of his Harry Kane, and it just did not look too nice. But this goal right here, boys, something I did kind of want to talk about is this counterattack method that I kind of am used to at this point, but basically, you're going to need a goalkeeper with some decent kicking stats, probably like above 80, or 70. It just depends. And then you have to angle your analog stick correctly. If you have wingers, it works really good. But if you're working like a 4-2-3-1, that's kind of like closed just for midfielders, like, just cams, it's going to be a bit more difficult. So it's really good if you're like a 4-3-3 or something. But you're just gonna basically boot it all the way to the either left side or right side, and most of the time, as long as you angle it correctly, it is going to be an easy counterattack way. So you could either just finish it like we did with Ousmane Dembele, or you can just just assist it to your striker or cams. It's just an easy way, but you just got to get used to it. But it is really effective. Anyways, Kenny Dalglish finally this episode gets his first goal, and that's another 5,000 coins to the bank. And it took us a minute because I feel like we just had some really good players in our team. So the goals are just spreading out more around the team. And then again in the dying minutes, boys, we managed to score King Kenny again. Not 1 goal, but 2 goals. And as I did say, the mid icon King Kenny just feels like the prime icon, so that's why I just decided to downgrade, because it's almost the same thing. Maybe his shooting stats might be a bit better, however it just feels the same, so that's why I just decided to sell him. But anyways, easy dub here, boys, and we ended off the episode with around 70, I think it was 71k, you guys will see on the screen. And we're looking really, really good for next episode. We're gonna maybe sub Frankie de Jong, but who knows? We'll just have to see what EA does release for the next batch of future stars, and we'll just see if we can afford one, or we'll just see if we can save up for one. And if they release a good one, then we'll just save Frankie de Jong and just have to put up with him for just a couple episodes, just in time for us to get a decent center defensive mid. But yeah, I have been enjoying this, like I did say. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and let me know what I can do to improve this series. Let me know what I can do, just to improve my channel overall. I really do appreciate you guys' feedback, and I really appreciate you guys' support. It has been really, really fun making all these, episodes, all these videos, because it just, I don't know, it's just like a stress reliever, I guess you could say, because it just makes me focus on this and just not think about anything else. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace. Shout out to my girl.
Listen.